Before the wolves could do something terrible to Ryan, the vampire twins arrived, their eyes burning with fury. Without a second thought, they threw themselves into battle against the werewolves. The twins fought with all their strength, but deep inside they knew the truth. Their powers were weaker here. They were standing inside the werewolf's kingdom, a cursed place where vampire strength faded and wolves ruled. Still they didn't care. They had only one mission: to save Ryan. Struggling through blood and gloves, the twins finally managed to drag Ryan out of the wolf's grip. Jungkook, carry her. Taehyung shouted, his voice rough with anger as he kept slashing at the wolves to clear the path. Ryan lay on the ground like a broken doll, her body trembling, her clothes torn, her eyes lifeless. The shock of her parents' death had hollowed her soul, leaving her barely breathing. Jungkook bent down, his movement gentle despite the chaos around them. He lifted Ryan into his arms as if she were the most fragile thing in the world. Her head fell against his chest, and he held her tighter, vowing silently not to let anyone harm her again. Behind them lay the human world, just as dangerous. Humans despise both vampires and werewolves. If they discover Ryan with them, they would kill without hesitation. Yet the twins had no choice. To save Ryan, they turned toward the human lands, carrying her away from the nightmare. And as soon as the twins despaired, the werewolves unleashed their fury, storming into the vampire empire and taking it under their control. The twins carried Ryan into the human lands, but before reaching the villages, they stopped in a dense forest. It was too dangerous to go further. So Taehyung gathered branches, leaves, and stones, building a small hut to protect Ryan through the night. The air was cold and heavy. Ryan lay silently, her eyes still lifeless from the trauma of her parents' death. She didn't speak, she didn't cry. She was simply broken. Ryan, this isn't your fault. Please eat something. You will fall sick. You are already too fragile. Taehyung roasted the meat over fire. Knowing Ryan hated raw flesh, it was only food they had. He handed it to her gently. Ryan forced herself to try, not wanting to trouble them. Her body rejected. She turned pale, coughing, tears filling her eyes as she leaned to the side and threw up. Taehyung's jaw tightened. He couldn't bear to see her like this. Without a word, he disappeared into the shadows of the human land, risking his life. By nightfall, he returned executed but carrying fruits and vegetables in his torn hands. Ryan's heart edged as she saw him. She ate quietly. She ate quietly this time, tears slipping down her cheeks, not from the food but from his sacrifice. That night, the three of them slept together under the family roof as a strange sense of safety binding them. The next morning, Ryan noticed blood traveling down the young arms. Your arm, why is bleeding? He smiled faintly, trying to brush it off. It's nothing. You know how fast I heal. But Ryan's voice trembled. We are not in the vampire empire anymore. Here, your wounds won't heal easily. What happened to you? She didn't know the truth, that Taehyung had attacked by humans when he refused to give pleasure to a woman in the village. She had accused him falsely that he is harassing her, and men had fought with him. Living wounds that wouldn't heal fast in human lands, but he didn't want Ryan to know. Ryan's eyes filled with pain. Go back, both of you. Why should you suffer because of me? The twins exchanged a dark look, their voices low and certain. You are our wife. Whenever you live, we live, even in suffering, even in death. That is our vow. From that moment, they started building a new life together in the forest. They created a small hut with a pond nearby. The twins caught rare fishes just to see Ryan smile. Will a river flowing close by become their secret world? Ryan began farming with the fruits and vegetables Taehyung had out, planting seeds to build a future. For the first time, she felt hope. When the twins hunted, Ryan roasted the meat for them, because even their vampire bodies could no longer survive on raw flesh alone. Slowly, she stopped seeing them as monsters and began seeing them as a protectors, her only family. Sometimes they took her to the river to bath, refusing to leave her side even for a moment. Ryan blushed, sighed, and hesitated.